In this video, I'm going to talk about a couple of running tips that I use while going into the summer. We're about to hit some hotter months, and a couple of tricks that I have learned, they really do make a big difference in how much you actually enjoy going for a run, as well as my game plan going into the summer to keep my mileage up while running less days, training as a slow marathon runner. If you get anything out of this video, feel free to hit the like button, and if you haven't yet, feel free to subscribe. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's vlog.
Today I didn't run at all. We hit Savannah and I had to kind of rush to get to the hospital just because my mom needed to do some stuff and my dad just wanted somebody here. So all that being said, I didn't have time to run. So I ended up doing like a leg workout, which was fine, but I didn't get any of it on video. Normally I would have tried to get it on video, but I didn't. And then I ice bathed, which I've tried to be more consistent with that, because I do notice that the recovery sped up a lot, and a lot of like the normal aches and pains kind of go away. It's just really inconvenient and not fun to do. But all that being said, it's currently 1 o'clock and we're sitting at the hospital. My dad's fine. It's just like a routine procedure that needed to be done, and he kind of put it off because they were moving from California. Anyway, all that being said, everything's good. We're just sitting here on the 6th floor in a hospital in Tennessee. I also had to whisper and talk into the microphone because there were 3 other people dealing with like more serious stuff. They looked like they were in. I was trying to be respectful. I hope that makes sense.
Yesterday, I did something that I haven't done. Well, if you saw the last video, then you know what I ran 10 miles, and I used to run 10 miles on a regular basis, and it was a lot harder than I thought. But today it wasn't that bad soreness wise. But tomorrow I saw that, because tomorrow is I'm doing another 10 miles, and I want to try doing 10 miles for like 4 days a week. Basically the off days that I'm not like lifting weights or anything else. That way I'm still getting 40 miles a week, so I'm getting like decent mileage, like good like marathon level mileage. So I'm keeping like my the endurance and everything else that I've worked to get up, but just doing it for 4 days a week, 10 miles a day. We'll see. It's 6 a.m. Of course, I picked the darkest spot to start recording this, but it's 6 a.m. and I'm out for a run. I'm gonna go for 10 miles again, but I started earlier today in hopes of not having to deal with the heat, or I mean, it's not really hot, but right now it's like much cooler than what it would have been if I ran later. And also, running when you get to see the sunrise is a special thing, and I think if you haven't done it at least once, you should. It's a really cool experience, and honestly one of my favorite parts about running. What else? Oh, I'm wearing a ice bandana in an effort to stay cool. Not a ton of ice in it, and I actually have a couple of different pouches that I use for the bandana to like help slow the release of the ice, because without it all kind of just dumps down your back the first 30 minutes of your run. Yeah, everything else is great. It's good to be out here. This is the running route that I run. There's really 2. This is one of the 2 that I run on a regular basis, and it feels completely different because it's at night. I honestly feel like you're running in a different world, a different like city at least.
So pro tip, or tip, get tired of running your route, just do it at night. Feels completely different. I mean, look at that. Normally these buildings are really like boring to look at in the daytime, but at night with all the lights, it's kind of pretty. I also forgot to mention a nice thing about having a nice bandana is it really helps keep your heart rate like down and under control. Just because of where the ice is on the back of the neck and all that stuff. If you want to look at that, just look it up. Like the benefits of using a nice bandana. I didn't know that till last year, and especially here in Tennessee in the heat of summer. Big difference. The bandana I got was from REI. It needs to be 100% cotton, but the one I got it's 100% cotton, but it's soft cotton, which mostly because I have I have sensitive skin, and the soft cotton feels really, it's not scratchy. Yeah, if you have never ran with the bandana, maybe give that a shot. It's just another tool to make the run a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable, especially during those hot summer months. Anyway, just about to cross over to mile 2. I'm feeling good. The sun's coming up a lot faster than I thought it was. It said sunrise is at 7, but it might be a little bit sooner than that. I think I'm finally starting to settle into a groove. I'm 2.5 miles in. It's slow though. These 10-mile runs are slow. Like I'm hovering around like 11, 12-minute miles, which is fine. Honestly, I don't really care about going fast. For me, running is much more than just going fast. It's stress relief. It lets me like start my day right. I just feel like I feel human again after I go for a run, and I feel like it just helps keep me level. But all that being said, I feel like I'm starting to get in to a groove, and I haven't felt that in a while, and that's kind of why I wanted to do these 10-milers, because last time I did this, doing 10 miles every time I run, I was just like locked in every single time. And that was with like traveling and changing locations and all that stuff. I just for some reason the 10-mile mark was just my magic number, I guess. So that's the main point for doing this stuff. But run's going good. Just about to hit 3 miles. Yeah, can't complain. I saw a post on Instagram yesterday, and it kind of made me mad. And I'm thinking about it right now. And the more I think about it, the post basically said that like anybody running like below a 11-minute mile pace isn't running. You're jogging, and you're not really a runner. You're just went into that whole kind of spiel. And I think that's bullshit personally, because like one of the coolest and one of the things that's special about running is anybody can do it. It doesn't matter your age, your physical ability, anything. Anybody can do it. All you have to do is just put on a pair of shoes and go outside and go for a run, or even go inside and go for a run. I mean, you could literally do it anywhere, anytime. And on top of that, from my experience, the running community has been super, super welcoming, which isn't the case with a lot of like communities and stuff like that. But anyway, all that being said, if you run, but you struggle with thinking like your pace is too slow, like I do,
just know you're not. You're still a runner. Just do it because you enjoy it, and that's all that matters. And there's people out there like you. Like, I mean, that's why I started making these videos. I should probably explain that a little bit. If you don't know, the Greenway in Nashville, and I'm sure they do this in other places too, has a lot of grass, and because of that, in the summers they employ sheep to eat the grass, or it's technically goats, but I guess it's sheep and goats. Yeah, actually no, it's for sure goats, not sheep. Yeah, they have like an electric fence, and they just do it in sections, and they just eat all of this grass, kind of fertilize it, all that stuff. But they also have dogs that are working it. Yeah. I honestly, when I first saw it, it confused me because I just had never seen it before. And then I actually looked it up. I did a Google search, and it's apparently it's a thing. Yeah. Just crossed over the 5 mile mark, meaning that I'm turning around and I'm going home. Yeah, the run's great. I feel like I say that every time, but it legitimately is. And if it's going terribly, I try to tell you in the most positive way, but realistic way that I can. But yeah, it's good. I probably should have brought water. I'm not thirsty right now, but I know I will be when I hit like the 7 mile mark. But it's fine, it should be cool enough, and I have an ice bandana, so everything should be fine. But all that being said, run's great. Yeah, I'm gonna go home now here. That's the one major street that I have to cross on this run. It's pretty nice considering this is like downtown Nashville. I'm 7 miles in, and everything feels great. My ankle hurts a little bit, but I don't think it's like anything serious. I think it's more just my body again getting used to doing these longer distances more frequently. I'm not worried about it, but yeah, 7 miles, going great. All right, 10 miles is done. It's good.